Hey everybody, Kel here. Welcome back to the channel. The full release of Hozy is out, and I really enjoyed the demo enough that I put it on my wish list, and it just released March 30th, which today for me is the 31st. Not sure when you guys will see it, but we're going to have a proper go at the game, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it just as much as I'm going to. So, let's get into it. Alright, so it says zoom, mouse wheel, grab left mouse button, interact, and deselect right mouse button. It looks like camera, you can use WASD. Okay, that moves us around. Alright, so the camera's changed a little bit, which is nice. We can go at it from pretty much any angle now in the entire room. Alright, let's start with cleaning up the trash. Okay, so they added a couple of things, like this shelf, this boombox, the things that are on the top part of the shelf here. Whatever this little thing over here is, let's see. Looks like some kind of toy. And then we have the lamp. No, the alarm clock's new. So a few new items, otherwise the room is pretty much same. Of course, that is it's a light. You should be able to turn it on though. I used to be able to click on stuff like that and it would come on. See, like that. There we go. Okay. There we go. And right click to turn them on. I see. Okay, so a little different, pretty much the same though. I just don't like this room. In fact, I think we're just going to skip it. Alright, so there's really nothing that changed that much here, but I don't feel like redecorating it, so we're done. What else am I supposed to do here? Pack the furniture. I'm pretty sure I did, didn't I? Oh, gross. Okay, so with this one, I believe this chair is new. And they might have changed a couple other things, like these things. I think they're like fat mice. And I don't remember seeing some of these. Otherwise, this one's pretty much the same. So, done with that. He likes his musical instruments more than he does the neighbors. Okay, we are to something new, so now we'll actually take our time and I'll show you all of it. Small apartment, my sister's apartment when she just moved in. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of garbage. Wow. Okay, I had to take a break, a very long one, so it won't be long for you guys though, and take Rollo to the vet so that we could get his A1C levels checked, and they're still too high, so we've got to increase his dosage on the insulin, and then go back in another 2 weeks. So But he's a champ, and he's doing a lot better than he was before we found out what was wrong, so that is a good thing. Okay, looks like this one is going to take us a while, so this might be just one episode. We'll have to see. Or we may end up doing them that way anyway, so that we get a proper short series out of this versus a video or two. And then you guys aren't watching forever. But I am not going to make you watch me clean all of this trash, so let me get that finished, and then we'll figure out what's next. Is there more trash? Oh, one piece right there. Oh, and right there. Okay, did we miss some or what? Oh. Okay. Oh. Goodness. It's being very particular. There we go. We collected the trash. Let's get rid of that. And then, let's pull this out. This is a weird looking quote-unquote apartment. Just why? Why? Alright, let's get the floors cleaned up. Ew, my goodness, that is dirty. Alright, there's the floor. And then we need to clean the window. I don't know if I like their music very much, though. I think I might turn it off and just stick with the sound effects of the birds and thunder and that kind of thing. Alright, windows clean. There we go. Then we need to paint. I think we'll go with this yellowish color. Cream color. Sure. Alright, how come we can't paint that? Put it away, please. Put it up. I don't need it, thank you. Okay. Now, we get to unbox. Again, this is a weird looking apartment. What is that? Is that trash? It is trash, okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's not cool. Alright, we have wall decorations. That's a shelf. Stick it there for now. There's another shelf. I'm not really sure what I want to do with these, so we'll figure it out though. Okay, lots of shelves. Or steps? Shelves, surely. And then we have a poster. What is it a poster of? Okay. A whole bunch of junk, it looks like. And a lady. I'm sure I'll be rearranging this stuff, but for now, this is what we're doing with it. My goodness, how many pictures do you need? Apparently a lot. Apparently a lot of pictures. Okay, that's kind of weird. There's one person in it, but it's a heart-shaped thing. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna stick these where we stick them. Like I said, then we can rearrange. That's a light, wall light. There we go. Oh my gosh, what is all this crap? Alright, well for now you're going right there, because I have no idea what to do with all this crap. And a bicycle? Come on now. Good golly, Miss Molly. Okay, and then what's this? A pillow. Alright, so we got a pillow for our couch here. Another pillow, okay. And a backpack, looks like. And then a microphone. What do we need a microphone for? A guitar. Oh boy. Okay. Over there. What is that? What are you? What is that? Is that like an Alexa or something? Hey, Alexa! I don't know, I've never had one. I don't want none of that kind of stuff in my house. Alright, we put this little picture up here, I suppose. And it looks like maybe a little jewelry box. Some pencils. Okay, that can go on this desk over here. What is that? It's one up there, whatever it is. And the piggy bank, yeah, that can go up there too. It plays music. Okay. And is that a blanket? Alright, well, what am I supposed to do? Okay, I'll just lay that there for now. Oh my gosh, this is way too much crap for such a tiny space. Flowers over there. Move this light again. I wish I could see better. I don't like the camera system. I didn't like it in the demo, and I don't like it even more since they redid it. Let's turn it like that, I guess. Put it up here. Scoop this thing over. Push this chair in at all. Okay, let's put this over. And then try and put this one up there too, I guess. Oh, is it too big? It's too wide? Okay, well, we can go outside then. Okay, and then I need to find a place for this open book. I don't know what to do with that stool. I'm gonna put the chair there, and then we can read outside. I know this is not ideal, but I don't know what to do with half of this crap. The space is too small. Ooh, that is one ugly rug. So is that. Alright, well, let's put it over here at the piano. Put the stool here for them to sit on, I guess, since there's no piano bench. Dad made mounts for the wall, too. Oh, did he now? Okay, well, your patio's messed up. And there's a whole other space here we didn't even get to use. Okay, and I really don't know what to do with that microwave, so... It doesn't look very good, but here's this room. We're finished. Oh, Lord. That was painful. First apartment, first relationship. Oh, okay. Alright, now we get to do this one, right? Yeah. Small apartment. When she just moved in. Oh, no, I don't want to... Hang on. That's not where we're at. Where are we? Is this where we're at? No. No, we did that. Alright, hang on. No, I swear we just did that. Oh, it's back there, okay. Treehouse, a house where the kids rule. I had a treehouse when I was a kid, which was really a nice thing. Okay, so what exactly are we doing here? Remove the old roof. Throw away old planks. Lay down new planks. Cut off the uneven edges. Okay, let's try this again without all the background noise, which I'll have to cut out, because I'm sure you guys don't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear it. Alright, so we're getting rid of the old roof. We're going to replace it with a new roof. I will say the camera system is a little better, but I still don't like it. Love this game, though. Super relaxing. Whoops, it helps if I attach. There we go. Okay, yes, we've gotten rid of the old roof. Put that down. Put that down. Thank you. Pick this stuff up, and we can start. Well, that's not at all where that was supposed to go. How's that going to work? Okay. But anyway, when I was a kid, in the second house that I mostly grew up in, I had my own tree house that my dad and his brother built for me. And it had screen windows and a screen door, and he even ran electricity to it, so I had a light. And I remember that all the neighbor kids always wanted to come over because I was the only one that had a tree house. So we would take turns whose yard we played in, and of course most of the time everybody's like, let's go to your house, because I had the tree house. Which was cool. And then before we moved away from that house, I decided to tear it down because I didn't want anybody else making memories in my treehouse. So that took a while. But before that happened, I ended up having a ground level, the upstairs, and then I cut a hole through the roof and added a ladder onto the tree. And so I had a whole section. Three-story treehouse. It was pretty cool. I'd sleep up there sometimes in the summertime. It was a lot of fun. Times were definitely a lot simpler back then. Sometimes I miss it. Alright, there's our new roof. Awesome. Now, what do we need to do? Cut off the uneven edges. Gotcha. Okay. So we got to use our little hand saw here. What's uneven about it? It all looks pretty even to me. Oh, up here, I guess, right? Yeah? Apparently, unless it's talking about, like, out here. Is it talking about this? It could have specified. Okay, we gotta do the same here. Makes a bit more sense than what I was trying to do, but still. It could have specified the floor or the roof, because there's excess on both. I didn't want to put it away, thank you. There's that. Alright, now we get to do the unboxing. Oh boy. Huge things. Let's start with that. Oh, we're gonna have a bed in here? Nice. Okay, well that can go there. And at least it's a bed that has a pillow and a blankie. Another bed? Why do we need two? Okay. So that bed can go there, I guess. We have a desk, yeah? Yeah. Go over there. Chair for the desk. Can also go over there. Okay, and another desk. Well, that one's gonna go there, and I think I'll move this chair, because it's got room for it to actually go there. Okay, and then that's gonna sit there for now. Oh goodness, how much furniture do we need in this tree house? It's not an actual house. Right, apparently that's like a deck. What is that? Oh, it's a small cabinet. Probably a bedside cabinet, so we'll put this one over here. What else we got? What is that? Some kind of table? Oh my god, how much stuff do you need in here? What is that? No. Okay, what is this thing? Other. This one is toys. This one is other. Okay, set it. And this one's tech. And then we have a bunch of weird looking ugly rugs. Okay. We're just gonna go wherever for the time being. Why would you have a half of a rug? And they're all circular. What's up with that? Okay, let's see what goes on the walls. So we have some kind of treasure map. I'm assuming. What's that? A basketball? Basketball hoop. You gonna play basketball on here? Where? Why can't it go on the tree outside? Okay, well, for now it's gonna go there. Dream catcher. Goes near your bed. Catch all your nightmares. What is it? Just an exit button? Okay, well, we'll put it over here then, I guess. It's a light, okay. That's also a light. We have some strange stuff. Okay, what's that? A candle? It's a candle. So that up there, I guess. Another candle? I think so. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna leave it on that for now. And another candle. How many lights do we need here? I And a flashlight. Don't forget the flashlight. And whatever kind of light this is. Does it hang? No, it just sits. Okay. This is way too many lights. I don't need all these lights. What the hell? One shoe? How good is a shoe gonna be? Oh, there's its mate. Set of drums. It's kind of silly, the stuff that they give you. Magnifying. Stolen from somebody. Well, don't steal. That's not right. It's a microscope. I knew what that was. Okay, and then we have a suitcase. And another shoe. Okay, these over by this bed then. Okay, we might as well do this box of other and see what's all in here. We have a backpack. Okay, well, it can set there, I guess. There's a magnifying glass. Okay. And I'm not really sure what that is. What are you? Looks like a little plant in a jar. Okay, so we'll put that over here with this candle, I guess. I don't know. None of this room makes sense to me anyway, so. We have a pair of binoculars. Climbing rope, I'm assuming. I can go outside. What is that? Books? Looks like it. Some books. Alright, well, let's move. Hang on. Darn it, I can't zoom out and hold something at the same time. Why not, Amy? Why not? Alright, let's put this outside. That's a candle. Okay, so let's put the books over there. Put this candle up there. Another book. A pair of boots. Okay. Kind of weird bunny ears. Does this gotta go on the floor? It does. Or on the desk, maybe. What is that? Wait, does it attach? No. You know, I'm not going to question it. It can just stay there. Okay, and then we have tech. A little wooden truck does not look like tech to me. And there's a car. This looks like toys, not tech. Okay. Oh, and then we have a, what's that, radio? Really? I can knock them around with stuff? Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, I guess we'll set that up there with that. And a walkie-talkie, that can go over there. And another one, that one can go over here so that they can talk, I guess. A weird little penguin. Shark. I don't know what that is. Board game. Most of the stuff's gonna have to go out here. Playing cards. Play those up there, I guess. A dinosaur. sword. Can that be, like, hung up? No. Wooden guitar, I think. Nope, that can just go bye-bye. Okay, why did throwing that off make those toys fall in here? What the heck? Is that all of them? I think so. Okay, maybe we'll put this at the foot of this bed. Can I open that? What the heck? Okay, then we have a chessboard, which I don't have any other table for, so we're gonna have to move this stuff. I honestly don't need that many lights. And why can't this, like, hang on a tree? Stick it over there. That up there. That there. And I hate that none of the chairs match. Like, it should be a set. Okay, so put this over here. Put these here. So play. This is the board game. Lay it out in the middle of the floor, I guess. Creepy gnome. That is not a toy. A soccer ball. A basketball. Water gun. Okay, now we got all that. Okay. Alright, there. There's our little treehouse. Mine never looked that like that. But there we go. There's the treehouse. Oh, you can roll up the ladder. Roll it back down. That's kind of cool. What can you do with the pail? Oh, put the Ouija board in there. You can stay in there. I don't want that thing. Help the kids. Now I need to help their father get out of this rough patch. Penthouse, the home of somebody who couldn't buy happiness. What's this robot do? Clean dirt? And why is it in black and white? That's a squeegee. I just want to set it down. Thank you. Oh, I see. Everywhere he's went, it's cleaning the floor. Okay. But it would be a lot easier to see if it was in color. Okay, that crate is just stuck spinning like a crazy thing. So that's fantastic. Which also probably means that I'm not going to be able to complete taking the trash out. Thank you, finally. That was weird. Alright, is there more trash? What? Does that go in the full? I guess. There you go. Where's the rest of this trash then? Oh. Right there. Collect the trash. Yeah, could I have a different camera angle, please? Jeez. I really don't like this black and white. Like, I don't mind movies in black and white, but this is ridiculous. Come on, pick it up. Clean all this stuff up that we can clean. That robot takes forever. I would never have one of those either. I will happily do it myself. I thank you. Last piece, come on. Oh, goodness. Okay. Apparently, oh yeah, we need to wash all these windows because they're filthy. Okay, windows are clean. That was painful. Send it down. Now what do we need to do? Paint left wall. Right. I guess I'll go with red because I have no idea what color any of it is. So I guess that's what it feels like to be colorblind. They all look the same or similar. I imagine blue and purple look similar. And green and yellow probably look similar. Red might even go in with the blue and purple as far as like similarities. I feel like there was way more thought that went into the levels that covered the demo versus the ones that we're getting to do now. Okay, so now huge things. Tech, flowers, wall, lights, probably other. Alrighty, that is gonna do it though for this episode because I want it to be enjoyable. I don't want you guys having to constantly hear me complain. So this has been Hozy. I have been Cal. Hopefully you enjoyed this first episode. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. So please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Take care of yourselves, and until next time.